Okay, I want to demonstrate three sweatbands that have vanity phone numbers on them in white. Wizmore Biz, the domain name is Wizmore, and Biz is the domain name extension. And the matching number that it has is 949 6673 2049. And that is designed to enable me to keep my identification on the video with video hyperlinks, so when somebody misappropriates my video without permission, it will lead it back to me and it will be advertising me. So this is a way to deal with misappropriating your video recordings or publishing on YouTube. I'm recording this with a webcam, and I'm going to add to that MSN Recorder Max, which I started just now, the try version, record, and I want to record full screen and copy the recording with Control C to the clipboard buffer, then press the record button and start recording. So I put it in the corner right there. So this is going to be the second recording. And then the third recording is going to be with PSAR, Problem Step Recorder. In that regard, I want to make sure that I set up this, I raise the default of the number of recent screen captured to store from 25. I upgraded to 999, and then I click OK, and then I click Start Recording. At this point, I'm ready to demonstrate also what I call the halo effect of a hat, which I'm going to wear to demonstrate it to the viewer. So in this case, I'm going to put this hat. This is a fishing hat with some vanity phone numbers on the front, on the brim, but most importantly on the under brim and on the bib, which is also a mask. So I'm going to wear it and slide my head into it, pull the bib down, and then flip the back up so you understand why I say that this is a halo hat. So it's a halo hat, and I will upload. I will start a new notepad here. And first, I want to edit, paste the video that I created with MSN Recorder Max, and again demonstrate the concept of the halo hat, which I'm marking now. Edit, copy, and paste it immediately after the video file name. And I will repeat it again. What it means is, notice, hat, halo hat, and bib face mark plus 3 head and wrist sweat band ads. So this is the headband, you see it right here with an ad, and then on my wrist, on both wrists, I have the same ad. In contrast, on the hat, I have two different ads. On the top, on the under brim, I have the hat with Wizmore Biz. Wizmore is the domain name, and .biz is the domain name extension. In contrast, on the mask, this is a face mask and also a bib. So when you eat something, instead of spilling it on your shirt or whatever else you are wearing, like in my case, you'll be spilling the food on your bib. And then you can, this is a removable bib, so you can then remove it and wash it or shake it over the trash and get the whatever dirt you have on it from work or from eating into the trash. The difference is that this bib has a different vanity and phone number. This one is the psych.co. So the domain name is the psych, and the domain name extension is .co, and the phone number that matches it, the vanity phone number, is 843 7790 20, what is it, 24.26. So that is the phone number. The point is that this is a backup and recovery system where if the domain name and phone number of the under RIM doesn't work for some reason, and the viewer that watches it on a video clicks on it, it cannot port him to this domain name and website, then it will port him to the alternate domain name and website. So this is a backup and recovery on the fly, so to speak. Now, our topic today is talking to a chatbot, specifically 800 ChatGPT, and here is the main issue of today is dealing with a Google Voice number that will be expiring due to inactivity. So I already made an outbound call for sold for expert. And that I know because I have some notes here. As you can see, my notes here deal with sold for expert. And this is the matching vanity phone number is 765 343 and 9737. And of course, this is what we call an overspell because it spells only the word expert. In other words, so the T is an overspell, which is a problem because if you dial a cell phone number and you add extra character, it will not work properly. Anyway, since I made an outbound call, I can delete it, and now I can pick up another one, which I'm going to open now by clicking on it, and this one deals with X Strategy Live. So I'm going to copy it first here to the clipboard buffer. Then I'm going to go to my notepad here, and I want to segregate it from the rest of the notepad. So I'm going to start it by opening a less than sign, then an enter, couple of enters, then Control V to paste the message, and then a greater than sign to demark the end of the section that I'm dealing with now. And now with this in mind, I'm going to mark this account name, Strategy Live, edit, copy to the clipboard buffer, and try to log into it in order to make an outbound call to ChatGPT. So now I want to navigate to another account, which in this case was sold for expert, and scroll down to log into the X Strategy Live. Click another account, and then scroll down again and paste in the account that I copied to the clipboard buffer. So use another account. And now I want to paste the new account, Control V, X Strategy Live, and next. And then the password, and next. And then I want to skip anything else and focus in on the Google Voice make an outbound call to ChatGPT. So I mark it and I click the call 800 ChatGPT, and then I'm marking.
Hi, I'm ChatGPT, an AI assistant. Just so you know, our conversation may be reviewed for safety.
Help me with the X Strategy Live. Yes. Help me with help me with help me with X X X Strategy Live. Did you get it? The letter X, the word strategy, and then the word live. Altogether it is X Strategy Live. Can you repeat it? First of all, I got a message from Google that says this Google Voice number will expire in 30 days. That's right, and I don't want it to expire, so I'm going to paste a message that it will say will not expire. Did you get it? Yes, the message that I pasted, I copied from the Google Voice email that says your Google Voice number 978 728 3495 will expire in 30 days. So I copied the portion that says the phone number will expire in 30 days and pasted it after the account name. So it reads X Strategy Live, at sign, open parentheses, and so on. Exactly. That's what I'm doing now, and I'm telling you what I'm doing, and I want to get your feedback for it. Okay? Right. Yes, because I need to document it so I remember what I've done, because I'm afraid that if I don't document it and organize it, I will get confused. Yes, I don't need to document it because I'm recording everything as we speak. I record it with three different methods. One of them is with MSN Recorder Max, which is a screen recorder. Second one is with the camera software that is bundled with Windows 11. And third one is from with Step Recorder PSAR, Problem Step Recorder.exe executable. So I have three recorders of everything that I'm doing, producing a very detailed audit trail. A very detailed audit trail. Can you explain to me this concept of a very detailed triple copy of audit trails? Yes, it helps pretty well, and I'm saving it on the local machine. I made a special folder that is called Google Voice 1, and I'm saving my notes in that folder, Google Voice 1. But not only that, after I finish it, I upload it to the Google Cloud and I save it on the Google Cloud, and that doubles my folder. First on the local device, which is a Windows 11 laptop, and more importantly on the cloud, and that is when I lose the local copy, not a problem because I have it on the cloud. And when I upload it to the cloud, Google replies by one upload complete, 40 or 40. So I go back to my notes and I put the number 40 after the file name, and I put as a prefix and as a suffix and a prefix of X and space. So I know that not only did I save it on the local machine, but I also uploaded it to the Google Cloud, to the Google Drive. Can you repeat it?
Sure. You saved your notes in a folder called Google. Like 40 in this case, as both a prefix and suffix with an X as a prefix. This way, you have a clear record of what's stored locally and in the cloud. Does that sound right?
Yes, that is perfectly right. And now I'm going to save it again. That was the first saving of the file in a Google Voice 1 subfolder. Now I'm saving it a special file for this X Strategy Live account that start with open parentheses XST, the letters XST, which are also the area code. Did you get that?
Great. Yes. You're saving it in a special folder for the X Strategy Live account, starting with the area code LAC. It's
No,
going
no,
to
no,
take
no. The area code is open parentheses XST. X, the letter X, the letter S, and the letter T. Can you repeat it?
the area code is open parenthesis T.
That's right. And what is the digits? What are the digits that are related to this X Strategy Live account? The area code represents the letter XST. What are the digits that it represents?
The digits XST in the area code are 8 and 7. So
No, 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 no. Not 9, 8, and 7, but 9, 7, and 8. That's right. Do you understand? And what is the remaining of the phone number? Right. And now I'm looking at my documents folder and I cannot find the folder that starts with these letters. So I click on the new folder and then I paste with Control V the string. Exactly. Then I trim the prefix that is irrelevant and the suffix that is also irrelevant, and I keep only the X strategy live and add sign and the phone number. Yes, not only to keep it clean, but to keep it short, because otherwise it will exceed the maximum size that Windows allowed, a path plus a file name. It cannot exceed 256 characters. Exactly. So now I place it in the file name input field, the file name input field of the save as option on the notepad, and then I click the save button. Exactly. And now I saved it to the local machine, the local PC. To designate it, I'm putting a prefix in front of the file name. I put in the letter X and a space, and then file save. To note that to myself and anybody else, I'm streaming it to YouTube, that the file has been saved to the local machine. Did you get it? So explain it to me. That's right. I'm streaming it and or publishing the video. If the stream doesn't turn out good, I have a local copy of it and I will publish the local copy. Exactly. And then, now that I got it, I want to upload the subfolder to the Google Drive. So I will have two copies on both the local machines and also on the Google Drive. Yes, so I click the upload button and then Google replied that one of one uploaded, and I put the number one immediately, or the note one of one uploading after the file as a suffix to indicate that it was uploaded to the Google Cloud. Plus, there was one folder in the subfolder of X Strategy Live. Did you get it? So review what I just said. Yes. So how many total copies of Audit Trail did I save so far of this X Strategy Live account? No, I have four copies. Four copies, two copies on the local machine and two copies on the Google Drive. The two copies are as follows: one is in the Google Voice One subfolder, and the other one is another subfolder on the X Strategy Live subfolder. So let's repeat it again. And then after I saved these two copies of Notepad in the local hard drive, I then uploaded them to the Google Drive. So let's see if you can remember that. How many audit trail copies of notes, and these are notes in text format. How many copies of the audit trail in text format have I saved it so far, and where are they? That's right. And now I'm ready to add a third one, which is bizarre problem step recorder. As I go to the dialog, step recorder, recording now, and I'm about to click stop and review the stop and review button. Did you get that? Exactly. So now I'm ready to save it on the local device. Did you get it? So to save it on the local device, I click the save button on PSAR, problem step recorder. Do you remember? Are you there? Halo, hat, and I use ampersand or plus sweatband, sweatband, ads. Okay, so now I'm going to click the OK button. It says user update comment, and that was 178 steps, with the last step being step number 178. In the following form, the previous step was step number 177. User keyboard input text editor document, blah blah blah, and that is an audit trail in the zip format. As I'm starting a new recording, I click the new recording button, and I'm ready to proceed by pasting this new subfolder, Control V, on my notepad, and an X and space as a prefix to indicate that I saved it on the local machine. And now that I'm done with it, I'm clicking the plus new, folder upload, and I paste the string into the folder space, the folder in prompt. I want to delete everything but the subfolder. So I mark the file name details all the way to the end, then press the delete button, and then scroll to the left to see that I have a complete path. which I don't, I managed to get rid of some of the exe subfolders. So I have to repeat again. Let me see if I can find it. I cannot find it, so I have to do it again. Control V to paste the entire string. And then only to the right of the psar.exe1, I should have deleted it. And I want to keep the psar.exe1. Then I want to press the enter button and the enter button again and click the upload button. And then it says 49. So I'm going to put the number 30 of 49. 30 of 49 uploading. In doing that, I finished documenting this particular file. And I'm going to go to the next one. So I'm going to go File Save and move to the next one. So I go back to I'm moving my dialog box to the bottom there so it's not taking over whatever I don't want. I go back to the client and now I can delete the message that says that it will be expiring because I made an outbound call and it is no longer inactive for this last 90 days. And now the COVID-19 comes up, which I think I've just saved it. So just to be sure that I've saved it and this needs to be deleted also, I can scroll up my audit trail and look for COVID-19 to make sure that I have already made an outbound call to COVID-19. Here is COVID-19. So I need to delete this. I forgot to delete it at the time and it's no longer relevant. And then open up the next one, which is USA Clockwork, which is also outdated and need to be deleted. So I delete it. And then I look for more Google Voice numbers that will be expiring. And let's add in 7 to see maybe some of them will be expiring in 7 days. And hit enter and see if anything shows up. And nothing shows up, which means that I dealt with all of them. And then I'm going to go back, type the word will expire in, and I'll put 30 to make sure that I got rid of all of them. And press enter again. And I don't find any more of them, which means that I'm good to go. And now I can test the video recordings that I made. So I'm going to go to the camera software first and look at the video recording, and let's summarize the concept of a halo hat, which you can see in all its glory. The under brim over my head, and I have a rubber band in the back that I can kind of tighten it up so it stays put. But otherwise, I will just repeat it. I have the halo on my hat and on my bib or the mask of my fishing hat. And then I got 3 more on sweatband, one on a head sweatband and the other one on my arms, on my wrist rather. So the wrist sweatband, that will make it very difficult from somebody that misappropriate my videos to take them and to publish them without giving me credit, because my credit is on the videos, embedded inside the videos. And now that I recorded it, I want to verify that it actually works. I recorded it and I streamed it So I have it recorded in 3 different places. On this local machine is number 1, on the Google Drive is number 2, and on YouTube is number 3. Because as we speak, I'm also using Zoom video conferencing software, the Enterprise one, and the option to stream it live on YouTube Live. So now that I got it all going, I want to test the quality of it, so I'm going to click the stop button.